Today has been a special, very, very special day for Ferrari. Great result for the team to get the 1-2. I understand and obviously learned that Kimi was not happy, which I think would be the same the other way around. The plan before the race was that the lead car gets the pit stop first, which puts you on the fresher tyre sooner. The lap times I got from Valtteri at the time were really quick, and I knew that I have to push as hard as possible to stay first of all ahead of him. And I also knew that if I have a chance to win today, that would be the one. So I went as fast as I could, and I was surprised myself when I came out in front, but of course, I take it.
You were phenomenal in qualifying, you were phenomenal in the race. Does it hurt that you weren't standing on the top step of the podium?
No, it does. It's not what we want, and one of those days, but when you've done the most of the hard work and then we finish second, it's not bad, but it's obviously not what we wanted. So
today, certainly some redemption. The podium, I think, is the icing on the cake, but that period where I had the track to myself when Max and Valtteri pitted, I was able to punch out some good times, and that was, let's say, our way of showing what we could do. So that was the most satisfying part of the day for sure. If I'm honest as well, when they pitted, I didn't think I could then do the lap times I did, but it just seemed having a clear track and just getting into a rhythm was pretty good for me today. So I'm happy. Obviously, I understand Max's frustration, but there's no. It's a good IOU, but I don't think that was necessarily the intention.
Should today have been a podium for you?
It should have. It's a shame. Would have been at least nice to be on the podium here, but while I was stuck behind the traffic, Daniel was running in better gap on the track with a different kind of strategy, and I think their Red Bull strategy call with Daniel was better than ours today. That's how they got the podium.
I tried everything I could, but it was of course not enough, and you can say now maybe we stopped too early and maybe we should have gone longer, but that's very easy to say afterwards, but clearly it didn't work out for me today. So very disappointed to miss out on definitely a chance on a podium, I think. So I think it's time to go home.
After 10th and an 8th, now a 6th here in Monte Carlo, your best result. Congratulations. Was it a hard race for you?
In some phases, yes, but most of it was pretty controlled. I would say the start we had to defend from Checo. We also had a slight touch at the back, so we were fearing a bit of a puncture, but it didn't happen. Since then we were just clearly faster than the rest of the midfield. We could open a gap and then start looking in the mirrors because Lewis was coming flying, with a bit of a different strategy. But we didn't put a foot wrong the whole weekend. We hold on to it and we beat one America and the world champion. That is always a great feeling.
So happy with it. I couldn't be happier to come from there to there. The most impossible circuit to overtake, to gain ground over the pit stop strategy with older tyres and everything, and leapfrog those guys. I'm so happy. I didn't know what I would come into. They said I'd leave here with 10th place, so to get 7th is I'm so happy with it, and I did the job that I needed to do.
Feels like I've had the most unlucky season in my life, but at least today we put both cars in the points anyway, and I'm really proud of the team for that.
Obviously today will have been better to take the points, but I don't care about losing those 2 points. For me, it was more important that I try it. I think I did 3 to 4 overtakes around here, and you gotta try it. I was not going to be happy with myself finishing P9 with a set of new tires in the end where everyone was struggling.
The most important thing is that the Pascal's okay. It's unusual to see a car go on its side. I thought I was well alongside him when we got to the corner, and I noticed that he hadn't seen me, so I tried to back out, but it's too late. The important thing is that he got out okay. I saw him a minute ago, and he's obviously a little bit shaken, but he's fine. It was a very slow-speed accident, but you never know with tyre barriers when a car tips.
Pascal, if there's one place you don't want to end up on your side, it's here in Monaco. How scary was that incident?
I think I'm starting to get used to it. So it's not the first time this year, but luckily I think this one was not worse than Miami. I would say much better, and until now I'm feeling okay. I will do a recheck next week again, and I just cannot understand why someone like Jenson with so much experience would do such a crazy move.
Your teammate's about to compete in the Indy 500. Any words for him?
Well, I wish him all the best. I heard it's raining out there, or I don't know when the race is going to happen, so maybe I have time to fly over there and compete.
Thanks, Stoffel.